Alright, bring them, carry them, oh yes, we shall have the victory. We are gonna make that change. Yes, we will now. Jamaica need a chance to turn their lives around. We are gonna make that change. Tell them again, there got to be a better way. Oh yes, we are gonna make that change. Jamaica need a chance to turn their lives around. We are gonna make that change. Come on, me and me neighbor. Alright, voting for Labour. Oh yes, me and me neighbor. Voting for Labour. Me and me neighbor. Voting for Labour.
Good evening, Labour Roots, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good evening, my people. Good evening to the P6 crew, and good evening to the P6 nation. Good evening, Jamaica. Now, I put out a video on TikTok this morning. I don't know how many of you would have seen it. I asked Labourites to repost it. We know PNP now go do it. I tag a couple of them like 18th Sydney and a couple of them still on Mr. Ingram. See? So some of their people will see it. Now, I am asking Labourites. I just posted that video probably about an hour ago or 2 hours ago on YouTube. So guys, share that. We want to continue the call for Mark Golding's documentation. It is coming down to the election. When I look upon him, I see him if you ever saw. You see man coming and saw, you look a clown sitting and look upon him. See, anyways, we continue to ask for Mark Golding's documentation as he's vying for leadership of our nation and we know nothing about him. So I am calling on everybody, to continue. And Labourites, especially my people from TikTok, starting tomorrow morning, whenever you're on any live and there's a PNP on the live, we're going to ask for Mark Golding's documentation. We need to start a hashtag now. We want to start a hashtag called hashtag who is Mark Golding or who is Marky British. Any one of them wanna like him most. And tell me in the comment section which one wanna like him most. See? And we're going to start a hashtag on TikTok. And we want Mark Golding must produce his documentation. Now last night I came live pantily, guys, because I wanted to come live, but then I realized that there was a conference. So every Sunday there's a little mini conference, so we're not gonna do lives on Sundays until after the election. See, unless there's no conference. Right? So let's roll out the shout outs before we go any further. So big up in Am I, Jacqueline Chambers, big up yourself. I think me just accidentally delete Jacqueline Chambers comment, probably. Hold on, let me see something. Am I, big up yourself. And Father Dark Knight, big up yourself. Diana Patterson, big up yourself. See? I think I accidentally hid your comments, am I? Just now. I don't know how to get it back. See? Dan Brown, big up yourself. PB, big up yourself. I see you up on Cliff Hughes this morning. And the man I say, how? The man named Patrick. Patrick I say, you know, PNP will give Westmoreland a hard fight, and Westmoreland I will go back to PNP. It look like Patrick drink mad post space. Patrick not see how hard me work. Eh? Patrick not see me I work for my Westmoreland people. Then my Westmoreland people will not vote PNP. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. See? But anyways, Khadija Bubbles, big up yourself. See? Big up yourself. We must continue the call, my people. And this is serious. And you know, I want to say something as it relates to Mark Golding. You know, Mark Golding have struck me as a person that has no integrity. You know, and as a father myself, you know, I like to believe that, you know, my word is my bond. And I am a role model for my children. You know, and it shouldn't be that I as a father would be willing to go around and tell nothing but lies. You know, and Travel Addict say, are you a Mark slave? I don't know what you mean, Travel. Addict. Enlighten we know. Elaborate a little bit further. See? And if you have PNP, elaborate mean tell us more. Because PNP don't really understand things. Anyways, Mark Golding has absolutely zero integrity. And I often sit to myself and I wonder, you know, if Mark Golding children, if they are proud to have a father that is a liar. You know, if they're proud to have a father that is a charlatan. I know Mark Golding have adult children my age. You know, and I would assume that they're plugged in to social media and they probably see me, you know, uttering or hurling abuse towards their father on a regular basis. And they probably don't like it, but that is my right to do so. You know, their father is a public official and that gives me the right to batter bruise him verbally. See? Anyways, Mark Golding has zero integrity. And it has been proven time and time again that Mark Golding is a liar. Right? He lied to us about his citizenship. He lied to us about being born in Jamaica. He also lied to us after we have him on tape saying that he was the architect of Finzac. We have him on tape saying that he was the architect of Finzac. Then we have him on tape saying he wasn't a part of Finzac. Right? We have Mark Golding a few nights ago telling the Prime Minister to call the election. And then night before last night, we have Mark Golding saying that Andrew Holness should not contest the election. So what is it? You know, is Mark Golding children proud to have a father like this? Because I wouldn't have been. You know, if my father was like Mark Golding, I would not find him to be somebody that has integrity. You know, my father is one of my biggest role models. I pattern my father in every sense of the word. You know, and if Mark Golding children is anything like him, then Jamaica, we are doomed. Because Mark Golding is nothing but a charlatan and a liar. And every liar is a thief. See? And big up to my beautiful wife who have not said hi yet, but me see she unblock Amai's message. So I see that she's in the chat, but she have not said good evening, people. Okay, now what than is that? Anyways, Travel Addict. You know, as you're now here in the comment section defending Marky British, let me ask you, you know, who is Mark Golding? Where is he from? Where was he born? What school did he attend? What nationality is he really? who is let me scroll up and see if I see, I never see that. Also, I never see that, am I? Oh, yeah, tell her if I say good evening. She don't know manners. Me a bite out her neck ching. See? Um, oh, yes. Yesterday I came on to tell you guys, my people, that, Jamaica had taken on several new citizens. Persons from the UAE, persons from the United Kingdom, persons from the United States, Myanmar, Russia even, Trinidad and Tobago, Haiti, and a few other countries. So persons are actually now, regular Jamaicans would be trying to get a visa to go to the United States and go to the United Kingdom. But guess what? So for Rachel that kill we are England, we are look for girl up cover we are. And Donald Trump around everybody. So if people ever look for road cover their yard. It look like you can hear that they alright so far. Them not it can hear that they not too girl up. But you can hear that them a buy house, my people. Them a buy house and them a sell their house at Canada and them a buy house at Jamaica and a move come to Jamaica. See? So we can't allow the Canadian them to come buy out the whole house, them my people. So we have to get to work and start buy some of them to ourselves so we can lift some good opinion. But nonetheless, if you can't afford none, we have a prime minister that will give one to you for free. See, so if you're at the bottom of the food chain and you cannot afford a home, one will be provided to you. You're seeing the starting out of the build out of social housing in Jamaica where, time will come where you'll be able to get a council home. That's what we call them in the United Kingdom. So time will come in Jamaica when you'll be able to get a council home. You'll be able to go to the parish council and say you're homeless, and they'll be able to provide you with a home. What they call a local government one? Home for the indigent, yes. Is it home for the indigent? Where Desmond Mackenzie housing program called people? Somebody remind me, enlighten me. I can't remember. But anyway, there will be a rollout eventually if Jamaica continue to grow. And all the way Jamaica will continue to grow is if we get rid of the lean mouth, lean face money. And I say man lean, brother, man head, man forehead shaped like a egg. Anyway, if we do not get rid of this brother here and he managed to come to prominence, which he won't, but we just say if, we will be doomed, my people, I believe. Jamaica is at a stage now where it is poised. Jamaica has now left from third world to a developing state. We are well on our way to becoming a first world Caribbean nation. Can you believe it? Jamaica is going to be a first world Caribbean nation. Big up yourself in Andrew. See? And the PNP do not like to see the progress. Guys, there's 70 of us. I want to see if you can get me some thumbs up there. Hit the, the three dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. And please remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. See? I have not officially returned to TikTok yet. But when I do, I'll be playing games. I'll be doing all kind of things over there now because, the Labour right them start to piss me off. I soon start blog for Labour Party now. I'm tired. I soon going to mix up. Sometimes we are blogging, it's like, people are going like say, yo, the space belong to them. See? But anyway, we continue to carry out the work for now. Right? Patrick said today something that I want to, indigent housing program. Homes for the indigent. I did say it, but, I was thinking, maybe it was called something else. But homes for the indigent. My people. Yes. When me just did that say a while ago, I lose my train of thought. I was saying that, I heard Patrick said something today which I want to contest. Patrick is saying that Flavor Williams seat is not safe. I don't believe that Flavor Williams is in any trouble in that seat, my people. Yeah, we not like to count seat. Me and my crew, we tend not to count seats. We not like to do that. We not like to say who are going to win and who are going to lose. You know, we just want to see it play out. And would have rather for PNP lose all of them seat them, every single one. You know, however, we know that might not happen. We are hope same way. Right? But majority of Labour right seats them are safe. We not worry about them. Right? What we don't want to do is to lose any door. We want to gain upon what we have. If I even one more if we make it 50. And that we want. See? So all Labour rights will remain positive, remain upbeat, continue to spread word, and we continue to call upon Bucky, El Bucka, El Bucksham. We are call upon him to hand over and document them, else we not vote for him none at all. We want to find out where he come from. See, because imagine, you know, I live in the United Kingdom, my people. For all who don't know. I am also a dual national. See? So I hold both nationality. I hold UK citizenship and I hold Jamaica citizenship. See? We are a part of the Commonwealth as well here in the UK. And the UK is the head of the Commonwealth, by the way. However, I am able to run for councillor here, which I refrain from doing. And I was a member of the UK member party, but I left when they got rid of Jeremy Corbyn. You know. Anyways, I am able to run for MP here in the United Kingdom, but I refrain from doing so as this is not where I was born, and I would rather to contribute my energy to where I am from. Now, if I was running for parliament here in the United Kingdom, right, I would not even ever dream of wanting to be the Prime Minister of the UK. Purely because I was not born here. I would leave that position to somebody that was born there. Plain and simple as that. Now, would I be a minister in cabinet? Sure. You know, when I look at education secretary, when I look at education minister, something like that. Shadow minister, you know, or minister without portfolio, something that make you do something. You know, but I would not ever dream of wanting to go in any of the top positions here because this is not my born land. You know, I rather to contribute that energy to where I am from. So why is it that El Bucka here, you know, Mr. Forehead, why is it that Mr. El Bucka can go on back when he come from go run for office there and leave the office of opposition leader, which he has no respect for, by the way, my people, none whatsoever. He has no respect for himself. He has no respect for his wife. We hardly see Mark Golding carrying wife go nowhere. See? Even Christmas time when you see Miss Holness and Andrew, Mrs. Holness and Andrew Holness, them they at dinner, them they at party, them at dance, then go up and look at date, and Holness my wife Rose birthday and wife come and give him cake and kiss him and give him a bouquet of flowers. You never see El Bucka go and say it. You know, see them man are fake, brother. Yesterday I saw a video of him as well, where some old comrades was greeting him, and he was passing a car, and all you could hear is his voice. You know, you not even come out and go greet the people. At this man, you not go vote for people. Eh? Where man did in the comment section a while ago I run off in beak? Where gone? Where name again, people? Travel addict. At this man, you not go vote for. Eh? Wanna look for the man more lean. Eh? You know why lean? A God lean, he can't tell too much lie. And every liar is a thief. And every thief are wicked. See? And the worst thing you can do, in my eyes, is become a thief. I'll be a thief. Don't thief for me there. And don't thief make me see you. See? Because I don't like that very much. My friend, me agree with you all the way. Foxy attack, Golden I look power to finish mash up Jamaica. You know, go mash up this Jamaica at all. This Jamaica is not for mashing up. This Jamaica is not for turning back. Forward ever we say, and backwards never. We cannot allow Mark Golding or the PNP. I also hear Patrick said today that, you know, South Manchester is a sure victory for Peter Bunting. No. Peter Bunting as security minister has been an abject failure. Peter Bunting then left from Clarendon, you know, and went to Central Manchester and stayed there for 2 terms and then lost one time. And the one time he lost, he ran away, left the people them. I saw people them don't South Manchester dons, brother. Eh? They don't see all of them they sitting there, them they happening, they were happen. They don't see all of them they happening, they were going. Eh? Yeah, tell me say you're so die-hearted and you love PNP so much. Where you see a man fail multiple times over and you know learn no lesson from that you still have to vote for him. So Manchester people may talk to you now. I will do a video tomorrow to put on TikTok calling on the people of South Manchester to do not vote for Peter Bunting. Because this year man I want to look for El Bucky, you know. You know, Mr. Bucksham wanna see us, you know. See? He's just a placeholder, you know, my people. He's just a placeholder. He's holding the position for Peter Bunting. That's why I'm not seeing now and take it so serious. But guess what? Because Peter Bunting have no seat, them a hope say him can squeeze through and become Prime Minister and then they will replace him. He must step down and Peter Bunting step up. See? Because Peter Bunting promising his mother say him did not be Prime Minister. But the people of South Manchester wanna have a great job on their hand right now. People of South Manchester wanna have a great job on their hand right now. We need 20 more thumbs up to achieve the live goal, my people. The live goal on this live is 50 thumbs up. See? So if we don't ever get 50 thumbs up, we not forget no more. We good there so. So we want 20 more thumbs up, my people. So hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. And please remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. See? And by the way, we are almost at 7,400 subscribers, my people. So big up to everybody that has been here. And big up to all of the new subbies them. I much appreciate it. My goal is to get to 10K. And if I can achieve 10K, that will be a great milestone for me. See? So we're on our way 10K. We are at 7.4 now. So big up to everybody that has been out here, you know, rocking with the Dodge. And the Dodge greatly appreciate it, my people. See? And we are hope to build the platform and build the medium for all of us. You know, somewhere where we can express our feeling. It is called political hard talk, you know, because I allow persons to say what they feel. And this is why, you know, some people don't really come as a card and can't bother with a kind of rhetoric what we have. See, but however, we are in an election here and we're in an election season and I am toning it down purely because the tension is high right now and we cannot allow, you know, we cannot allow for any insinuation of violence right now, my people. So we are taking down a little notch after the election, we turn up it back. And soon I'll be coming with some new, I'll be upgrading my visuals on the channel. I'll change the banner and probably change the picture. I may probably change the name as well from DUJON'S World to Political Hard Talk. What do you think? Tell me. You know, and then I'm gonna make a new channel called Duji and Shan. You can see me and Shan lifestyle. That's gonna be like a normal regular blogging channel. What do you think about that? Dujan, them know why them so confident. Them a do illegal things and Jamaica need to wake up. Of course that night. You know the PNP right now. They know that the 7 people that is being investigated by Mocha now will be found wanting, you know. And this is why you see them take their time, you know, really see them. You notice how they just take their time, disappear, you know, see Angela Brown Burke, you know, see none of them. By the way, has anybody seen Natalie Nita Garvey. You know what I mean? If you look, Chef should on IG. Let me see when last she post, or on Facebook when last she post. Cause a long time I not see Natalie Nita Garvey. Me not even see her in a parliament. Anybody seen her? We need 11 more thumbs up, my people. There's 95 of us. Get me to 11 thumbs up. 11 more thumbs up now. For me have a spring chief on and bite off somebody ears lobe. See? Am I say it sound good? Am I love me and Shanna go black like Nicky and Klein, you know. See? And that way I go do soon. Pan the next channel. So now I have to go over there, go follow that. And we are going to separate the politics from our normal life. See? A pleasant Monday evening to everyone. Hope all is well. Blessings and love continues. Big up yourself, Prudence. The PNP them hardly on TikTok these days. Because they don't have nothing to talk about. And then if they come accuse me, say, and me and Desmond Mackenzie sending a gun them in a job. That they said, PNP say, me sending a gun them from America. And the orders of Andrew Holness, and I send them to Desmond Mackenzie constituency. Now, I want to know if you look into this now, my people. Andrew Holness, who is the Minister of Defense in Jamaica, that have both the army and the police at his peril. Why would Andrew Holness bypass them, the two entities there, we can bring in guns and ammunition legally and use me to send guns and ammunition from America? Somebody tell me. Eh? I don't need to tell the PNP blogger them say, I do not live in America, England be there. So they need to do their research before they come go tell lie about people. See? Or sometimes I wonder to myself, and I have to ask myself sometimes, and people say, can people really be this dumb? I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe say we have Jamaicans who are this silly. I refuse to believe it. Refuse. And that then if you know Sean Kid. I just said them done, sir. Alright, we are gonna do. We're not gonna call who fella Jamaican them done, see no. Remember I said them are Jamaican, even though them are PNP, them are Jamaican too. See, I enough for them, you know. I just teach, somebody need to teach them, you know. They can learn, you know, believe me. Me wrestle with them all the while. But guess what? You see when you buck up one way bullheaded and hard-headed and then stick like Mr. Ingram. Everybody know Mr. Ingram. When Mr. Ingram come, I always use that as a teaching moment because guess what? Somebody is there who did not know something. And when you talk to them and them refuse to tell you the truth and refuse to point out the truth and you point out to give them, you win the argument there every time. When you get me to 50 thumbs up now, I will go on. 110 with the you know, man. Hit the tree, that in the right hand corner. Hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Wanna subscribes me now, man. Subscribes me now. Maybe gonna help. Maybe gonna help me now, man. Help me on the sister me a check out me hand. Bust me. Bust me now, man. Anyway, when them if you bring back Magnum Kings and Queen, you know. See, come I miss it. But that's why many of them are PNP, Novia says. No, man. You know, some of them are PNP now because here what happened. I tell you now what I go on. You're going to find say a lot of persons today who are between 55 and 75. A lot of them. And when I say a lot of them, about 45% of them are not literate. They can't read. See? And because they can't read, they were told something. They were told that JLP is the evil out of the two. See, which is a lie. PNP is the evil out of the two. Big up on yourself, my people. Now get me to 50 thumbs up. So everybody that gave me a thumbs up, big up on yourself. See? So here what happened now. Because they were told, my people. Because them can't go find for themselves, you know, because they can't read. You understand? So they were told by their parents or grandparents or a elder uncle or a elder brother or a elder aunt. Somebody with an agenda. You know? And they were told that JLP is the evil out of the two. Or the evilest out of the two. You know, when in actual fact it is the JLP, and it is on record that it is the JLP that developed this country from before independence. You know, till now. Before Jamaica got independence, when Bustamante was leader of the country, was here. Bustamante would have made 88 schools, you know, before we got an independent Jamaica. Before we were an independent Jamaica, you know, kids used to go to school under a tree, under a guango tree or a mango tree or something. That's where we used to have classroom. And it is Bustamante that came and said, no man, we have to build some school for people them. You know. There were schools around, but regular Jamaicans could not afford it because, you know, there were schools from missions like Catholic schools and, you know, schools like those where it was foreign people that owned them, and you had to be someone either of the church or you had to have money to send your child there in many cases. So Bustamante came and Bustamante said, alright, cool. I am going to do a case study probably Sunday coming because I'm off Sunday coming. See? I'm off Sunday coming. So Sunday I'm going to go through the history of the Jamaica Labour Party. And when I do that Sunday, you guys will learn something valuable. You will really see that it is the Jamaica Labour Party that built this country. You know, and I will tell you guys the website to find all of the things that I will tell you about. Carolee West said, there goes a subscribe. But in a chain up, Carolee. If you don't want to hear the truth, you know, go on when I go, sir. But in a tie up over here. You see me, I say, release with people who kidnap body, release the lady election and come out, we need her to go work our station. And the people they want back their mother. Release the lady and stop with the foolishness. See? Oh, you just subscribe. Sorry, I misunderstood. You think you say, true me I talk about Bustamante, yeah, unsubscribe. Sorry, Carolee. Big up yourself. See? Anyway, we move on. See? So, Bustamante, the people, decided that no way we could continue to have our children, Jamaican children, under trees, and when it rains they get wet. You know. So he decided to build some classrooms, some schools, 80 schools, and that is where the school network started. And after independent Jamaica, he went and built a further 125 schools. And I believe there are probably about 800 or 900 schools in Jamaica today, and majority of those schools were built either by missions, as in charity, or they were built by the Jamaica Labour Party. If you can count, probably 3 or 4 schools that the PNP have built in their tenure. You know? And if they purport to have more than 3 or 4, they are lying. Fidel Castro gave them, by way of gift, 4 schools, I believe. GC Foster, I believe Nakalva. I don't can name the other 2, I can't remember. You know? So, those were given to the PNP by Fidel Castro, by way of a gift. But the 19 years that the PNP spent in power, every school that opened in Jamaica that PJ Patterson cut a ribbon for, it was not done by our taxpaying dollars. You know? The last school built in Jamaica with our taxpaying dollars was built under Horace Bruce Golding by Andrew Holness when he was Minister of Education. He built the school in Westmoreland. What is it called again? Belmont Academy was built by Andrew Holness. So you did know that? Westmoreland people. The Belmont Academy. Yeah, Matteo. Garvey Massio, sorry, and Jose Marte. See? Yeah. And Nakalva and G. Foster, I believe. My older brother, Alpha Daz, attended GC Foster. I remember when I was a little boy, my dad, and me, my dad, my sister, and my brother, Alpha, we went to drop him off at GC Foster. You know, I remember that vividly. So my older brother attended GC Foster back in the day. Dujan, I don't see any confidence in the PNP. Look at Mark Golding. Does he look confident to you? He is telling the PM to call it. He wants to get it over with so he can get out and head home. Exactly, Mark Golding. You see Mark Golding face lean. When the man smile, he lean. Eh? Narma Powell say Haile Selassie high. A PNP build that, me no know. No know, you know, cause we did invite Haile Selassie to Jamaica and I never them, you know. Edward Siaga invite Haile Selassie to Jamaica. Or Haile Selassie. You know. And Liad Michael Manley say Haile Selassie game staff. Then call it the Rod of David. What a man go a bush, go chop piece of stick, you know. Michael Manley go a bush, go chop piece of stick. And tell it Duns but PNP them and the whole of Jamaica buy into it. Eh? Tell it Duns dopey but them say a Haile Selassie game and say I staff for David. Eh? You want a wicked man and Michael Manley? Michael Manley go chop piece of hood like a bush. And come before the Jamaican people them and tell we say it was the staff of David who Selassie gave it to him. Which part Selassie stay and get the staff of David from? Somebody tell me. Forgive Michael Manley. But in a today day Jamaica, then could check with so. And then can't check with so. In a today day Jamaica. So them have to go sit down one side. You know? Today day Jamaica, we're more educated and we have more sense and we have access to certain things. You know? Michael Joshua Manley. He was a great orator. You know? He was a great orator. He told a good story. You know, he was a good speaker. You know, and because he was a good speaker, he came off as charismatic. You know, and at the time, the ladies them say he was very handsome. You know, just like they're saying Andrew Holness is very handsome now. You know. I am sure Edward Siaga, ladies found him handsome as well. You know. And because Michael Manley was so tall, Michael Manley was, you know, busy with his ideology. You know. And while he was busy with his ideology, you don't know what happened? Somebody tell me what happened. While him their road, I look problem and I look war with people. When I own friend, I cock up his wife and one piece of hot backers in a yard when he gone about the business. Eh? So man, wouldn't have no ideology. When go on a work, ideology. Do what you're supposed to do. And when night come, you find in a yard, because if you find in a yard, you know, dog I go them out to look around the supper. See? He did it because he understood the simple minds of the populace. Manley was only good at speaking eloquently, and the people were enamored, how you pronounce it? Enamored by it. I am assuming they were, you know, caught up with the speech, the eloquent speeches that he had made, the beautiful speaking that he was making. See? So, like I said, he was a great speaker, but he did realize, as Prudence is saying, that a lot of the populace weren't educated. And because they weren't educated, they listened to him. It's like when PJ went to Westmoreland. PJ went to Westmoreland, you know. I believe he was in White House on a platform in Westmoreland. And PJ said to the Westmoreland people, "What do you want?" And the people responded, "PJ." And they got PJ. They did not get any water. They did not get any light. They did not get any road. They did not get any farms. They did not get any farm roads. No cable TV. no internet. Many places couldn't get a phone line back in that time, you know. So all we got in Westmoreland was PJ, nothing else. See? So today, if you ask me in Westmoreland what we want, we're gonna tell us say we want road, we want internet, fast internet, we want fiber optic broadband. And by the way, you know, Savlamar is a plane, my people. It's on a plane, it's on a flat. And the sea level is rising. I heard the Prime Minister talking about this. Global warming is causing the sea level to rise. Now, my granny, Miss Lowe, told me that when she was a young girl, the sea in Savlamar had taken over back the land. And it came as far as Hendon in Savlamar. The sea from downtown Savlamar came as far as Hendon, my grandmother told me. So if you don't know Savlamar, you know say a whole of Savlamar that underwater by sea. See? So whether it was neck height or belly height, you know, that is something that we don't wish for. So we need the powers that be down there to start taking some planning into consideration and, you know, start to bolster the thing, start to fix up the thing look a bit. We need to get our drains them clean. We need to build out a proper drainage network. You know, whole heap of digging need to go on and whole heap of replacing. We need at least 2 or 3 billion US dollars to be invested in Savlamar and all. We can do it over a space of 5 years, you know, but we need to sort that out. So, my Prime Minister, if you listen to me, which he does on many occasions, you know, we need some help down at Westmoreland, and it's going to take some heavy lifting from central government because local government can't cut it. There's too much infighting down there. There's no unity. Everybody a jockey for power. We need some proper persons now to come in and deal with the thing properly. So we are asking for audit. I know the audit will say that money is missing and the parish council itself is not running properly. So therefore, that will give the government emergency powers to take it over. See? So if money is being lost there, the government will have emergency powers to take over the parish council. And if the government can use its emergency powers to take over the parish council, then in that time, we can fix up a thing. See? We can start the fixing at the town. We need a proper drain network. And when I say proper drain network, actual drains where you can go down in a man can go down in there and walk. See? So if nothing down there, nothing back up down there, we can send people in them and walk and clean out one night. See? So at them the kind of drain them I talk. We a press conference from JLP to discuss what happening in the municipal. We need a press conference. Yeah, I think they should do a press conference as well, Andrew. I got a shot. Say, good evening, Dujon. Me just joined the live and here. Handsome. And Mark G. I thought laugh out loud. Just kidding. Mark for poop. You ever see one poop yet? That Mark favor. True, them make we worry. No, I was saying previously, my people, before me get, because some time me attack and a 10 story in a one, me gone, me segue gone. And big up my people them from Farm Pen. Me see no phone and reach out to me or Farm Pen and I say, yo, you know, they look a video there. I did it months ago, by the way. I saw a few messages today from people from Farm Pen. I did that video months ago showing that road. The people that must say they want to look a road, but I believe that road is on the Spark program. Mr. Wright is going to fix that road eventually, my people. The people of Hutt Street, that is also on the Spark program, and Sigrid Street is on the Spark program as well. I remember when I was a young boy in single digits. So I would have been no more than 6 or so. I remember they fixed Hutt Street that time under the PNP. You know, I remember them, you know, mauling it. I remember the graders. They were so big, massive graders. You know, I saw back in the time. But it's because I was so tiny. And I remember them putting on the stone on it. And then putting Barber Green on it. I remember vividly because, you know, me used to run and jump on the back of van when I see them. And the van driver, they wicked. They used to drive fast so I can jump off And to my afraid they can when me jump off. Sometimes I jump off and bust up, chip up. Yeah. I was a rude little bit the paper. We did body a freak, but you know, they don't write me off. See me a good somebody now. Law abiding citizen. You see me? And I remember very disrespectful addressing Mark as Poop. I can tell you are uneducated. Okay, Valsia. What kind of name is that anyway? Valsia. Eh? I guess I am uneducated, my people. Because I say Mark Gold in favor Poop. Mark Gold in favor baboon, batty. That Mark Gold in favor. So if I that me uneducated for, then so be it. I am uneducated then. And by the way, I am the holder of 13 subjects, by the way. It's just so you know. See? I also attended college and I did not finish university. But I attended university though. I started. I went to the highest level of education. Just so you know. See? What did I say? Oh, me did I tell you one story. Sometime I see my mother go a PNP conference and mother didn't have a van back. See? And I turn up at the roadside and the motorcade go pass. And I see my mother in a van back and I say, Mommy! And my mother dash one bag, give me and I dash it, and I take up a bag. I want a hot piece of pudding. You don't have $50 in a bag. And my mother go a whole day go a conference. I not even remember what my father that. You know. My mother used to left me to Mercy and my sister, you know, and my sister want to go about in business and can't go. Sister kill me with lick. Jaja. You know. You don't give me so like no man. I tell you no whole heap of story and now give me no like. Me Eddie life. Because I'm corrupt, you know. Oh, a joke. So back to topic at hand now, which is El Boca, Bucky Massa. I was saying to you guys earlier before I segued into many streets. You know, Mark Golding's children, you know, they should be ashamed of their father. He's a walking disgrace. He's nothing but a petty liar. And every petty liar is a thief, a drunkard, a dog, a cow, a goat, and everything that is disgusting. See, what kind of behavior is Mark Golding displaying as a father to children? You know, when Mark Golding walk and lie, me hear Karen Cross say this already too, you know. So Mark Golding is very lie. Very lie. You know, I heard Karen Cross say that Mark Golding is very lie, and I live to see that Mark Golding lies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and tell lie. You know, and to what avail? Because that is not going to allow any of us to respect him. Eh? And the boy will cry wolf. When Mark Golding finally come to we and tell we the truth, who are going to believe him after he tell so much lie? Eh? Who are going to believe him after he tell so much lie? And I see the PNP continue to lie. Even this evening I saw Julian Robinson saying something and I just shook my head. You know, and I'm saying, boy, them people here, if Mark Golding than my father, a true prudence. Sorry. Mark Golding a alien. If I was one of Mark Golding kids, I would be ashamed of him. Most definitely. I would have been. I'm not telling you no lie. I would have been properly ashamed of him. If me did know my father as a liar, you know, and my father not lied to me none at all. Anything my father tell me, I truth. And my father never tell me if I do nothing wrong or say nothing wrong yet. See? Anytime I do nothing wrong, my father sit down and reason with me and tell me why wrong and why me not do it. And tell me say him not like it, so me not do it. See? So Mark Golding is not setting not even example to his own children them. So uno tell me how on God's green earth Mark Golding is going to be a role model for our children. Eh? And they don't care. They are doing it jai. Make PNP move up them. No see say The three blind mice don't have no respect to the Prime Minister. Move PNP. You know, the office of opposition leader is diminished, my people. You know, it is diminished. You know, me see somebody message me today and said that I am very biased. And, you know, Andrew Holness is a thief. And him corrupt. And like so many people that says that, I reply and I said, okay, I hear what you're saying. Now tell us, what has he stolen? And what is the charge of corruption against him? And I am yet to get an answer. 2 years now me ask the question. And the most me we hear from Mr. Ingram is his statutory declaration. Now, if his statutory declaration is not certified, that is not corruption and that is not a crime. If the Integrity Commission then charge the Prime Minister and fine him, then it becomes a crime and corruption. You cannot prove somebody guilty and they have not gone to a court of law. And even when you are charged, you know, when you go to the police station and then charge you with a crime, you still are presumed innocent until after the court. When you go to court and the court find you guilty by either way of judge or jury, that is when you are convicted. The Prime Minister have not gone to court. And even the court that is going now is not, it's a review because the Integrity Commission refused to certify his statutory declaration. So he took them to court to find out why is it, what is the reason, point out to him why the reason why you're refusing to certify the document. That's what he took them to court for. It's for nothing else. He took them to court for them to tell us and tell him what are the reasons, because they sent him a letter and they asked him to come in with his lawyers. He went in with his lawyers, spoke to the investigators. He pointed out all what them say them did have problem with, and him show them all in document them and give them everything what they asked for, and them still refuse to certify his statutory declaration. And while they refuse to certify, 2 years later, they still have not charged him with any crime. So if that does not spell that something is wrong on their side, what does? So if you are come and tell me say the Prime Minister corrupt because in statutory declaration not certified, what does that mean? Because if in statutory declaration not certified, that does not signal a crime. He's not innocent, he's not guilty of a crime. The court have to find him guilty of a crime, and then he's guilty. They investigated the Prime Minister for 3 years. And after 3 years, they can certify in statutory declaration. So why they not charge him after 3 years? Since he corrupt and in thief money and in this and that, why them refuse to charge him? What is the reason? Why reason I refuse to charge him? Charge him then, no? Charge him. So you manage Jamaican people then can't have you out. But you can't charge him because you don't know nothing upon him. I can't understand how well thinking Jamaicans are behind this man supporting him. I don't understand him either, you know. I don't understand him either. But you can't tell, say, when we reason with the PNP them on TikTok especially, you can't tell, say, them just say, in statutory declaration not certified, but them not understand where it be. They don't understand what is a statutory declaration. They just say, it does certify, so a crime commit. But they don't understand. You understand? See? I become Mark Goldie realize that they don't understand. Just like one of them prominent blogger when he Mark. A regular way on war on TikTok. And him not hear I tell TVJ what they say. Dennis Chung can't fill the position because he only can accounts. I am prominent PNP blogger that. Them not understand. Them just run with it. Like Omar Davis. You know, billions under Carl Blight alone, my people. Carl Blight used to be the Central Westmoreland MP, and he was in charge of Operation Pride. You know, at the shutdown of Operation Pride, it was believed that $5 billion went missing. You see, when I go through the document with my team, one day went online out of interest just to figure out about Operation Pride, and I came across some downloadables. And when I download them and me and my team, I go through it. I was amazed to find that $18 billion went missing Operation Pride. $18 billion. And it is nowhere in any newspaper. You know why? The PNP said 5 billion was missing, and everybody just believed that 5 billion went missing, and then just left it there so. And we nobody hear back nothing about it. $18 billion actually went missing under Carl Blight and Operation Pride. Where they get so much of money gone with it? You know, if the Integrity Commission was working properly and was operating during the time of the PNP, every single member of the PNP would have gone to prison. Every single one of them. Billions of dollars went missing on a Philip Paulwell as well. And I don't even want to get me started on the amount of scandal after scandal. You know, while Portia Simpson was in office her last term, you know, over $2.1 billion went missing. We don't hear nothing about them sitting there. Because the regular Jamaican now go find them sitting there. And if we never find them and tell enough of people them, they would even know about it either. Because you see places like Gleaner, where work with PNP, them bury them kind of story, you know. Them bury them kind of story. Look, for a whole week, the Prime Minister give a house off a house. People, I say, whoa, I'm glad me get one house. None of them that sitting here, you know, see coming at Gleaner. Gleaner now post them a good sitting there. Say good things. This morning, somebody sent me one clip with one African girl. I say, a Nigerian girl. I say, yo, they wish they need have a leader like Andrew Holness in Nigeria. And they love what Andrew Holness do. A Nigerian blogger. You see I say it this morning. See? So the world I see what Andrew Holness do, but me don't know he look like PNP blind in a boat and then yeah them. And then see, you know, believe so they see, but them just don't want to admit it. Because I know the government do it. And I feel them government in a power do it. So they don't want to say Labour right to build up a place and PNP they do nothing. That is it. But I would them to call anyone thief. They don't have any credibility. None whatsoever. I see close the case by sending it to the to be tabled. They want to refer it to FID. It's out of their hands. Exactly. Once they send it to the parliament and the parliament table it, you know, it is done for. You know, and not only that, they could have used the FID and they could have used the TAJ. And you know what they did? No, I want to look into this in my people. I'm sure now they look at people are presumptuous and stay. They got in a outside forensic auditor. This man could have been anybody, you know, this man could have been one spy from Russia. It could have been MI6, it could have been CIA, it could have been anything. And then take him in our country and allow him to go in our Prime Minister personal life. You don't think them sitting there can happen England or happen America or Canada? Anybody to investigate Donald Trump, you have to be either FBI or CIA. It can't be no investigator from Jamaica or from Canada or from Britain. It can't happen. And them people go outside, go hire people and carry people them coming our Prime Minister. In our Prime Minister life, personal life. Eh? What kind of slackness them there, and guess what? That is illegal. It is illegal. The Integrity Commission have overstepped their bound. They fly past their nest and fly past their boundary. And that will come out in a court case. And this is why they can't release the forensic report, because it was done illegally. See? But you know what I'm sorry say? I'm sorry say Andrew Holness is Prime Minister. And that I'm sorry say. Because you see if he did a regular citizen, He could have sued the Integrity Commission bum Buffy every dollar we they get. And it have to shut down. And if I did me and him, I still would have do it. See? The Integrity Commission, by going outside and getting a forensic auditor, they overstep their power, so overstep their mark. That Kevin Stevens, brother, he overstepped his mark and went and done something illegally. And that is why they can't release the report. And by the way, the report found nothing. If it did, they would have leaked something out of it already. May I tell you no? Well, we all are going to see any now in October when a case go to court. So, the Prime Minister will be returned. He'll freshly brand new back into power to continue his mandate. The people of Jamaica will re-elect him, give him back a fresh mandate to continue the great work that he's doing. And we will see him have his day in court. And I continue to say this, though, my people. In the case that they find the Integrity Commission to overstep their bound and to do something illegal, I believe that Kevin Stevens, Seymour Panton, Greg Christie, and several others should be arrested and charged for treason. They try to enact a soft coup to take over Jamaica by way of a coup, soft coup, and install Bucky Massa. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to take down the Prime Minister by destroying his credibility and his image, and for him to resign. So the Labour Party would get into a weak position, have to call the general election, and Bucky Massa slip in through the side door or through back door, because PNP man they love back door. You see me? So it's either I slip in there. So they are not patriotic, and they try to take down our government, a democratically elected government. I must charge them. And they must not be allowed to leave Jamaica. None of them not be allowed to leave Jamaica. So Daryl Vass, we need to put out some kind of bowler at the ports that nobody that works at the Integrity Commission is allowed to leave the island. None of them. Because when we find them out in October, so them purposely try to use illegal means to take down the Prime Minister, we will lock them up. Good evening, lifestyle politics. We lock them up and send them to prison. But anyway, guys, I've been here over an hour now. See? And big up to everybody that has been here gelling with I and I. I am going to jump off now. I'm not sure you're not going to see me in the morning, but if you not do, I'll be on TikTok. See? But I'm not sure if you're not going to see me in the morning, because I kind of feel tired. Drive whole heap of miles today, so I'll try to sleep in the morning. But if I wake up, who knows? But if I wake up early, I'm feel like it, and you will see me over TikTok. See? And guys, remember, if you're here and you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. See? We're on our way to 10K. We're at 7.4 now, hopefully. But we're on our way to 10K. That is the dream goal. So when I reach this, so anything we get off of that are extra. See? So big up on yourself and, show our labor rights.